But the moon is out there this morning. If you have a chance to look at it, we'll be full tomorrow. We'll see the harvest moon, September's full moon in full illumination throughout the day tomorrow. But hey, things are quiet out there right now. They're a little bit breezy too. If I step out of the way, you can see the flag going a little bit in the wind. That'll be something you notice today more than you have in days past as the wind starts to pick up later this afternoon too. Temperatures to start off on your Thursday morning, 61 degrees right now in Lincoln, 59 in Beatrice. You see 57 in Hebron, the upper 50s through the Tri-Cities. One of the cooler spots right now, Wahoo. I've seen visibilities drop off a little bit too for some of those areas. Patchy fog, of course, a certain possibility as we see temperatures dip throughout the morning, but we are going to see quite the warm up throughout this afternoon. Temperatures back into the upper 80s, if not 90 degrees for some of us, especially looking to the south and west. You see Fairbury, Hebron got chances to see 94 and 95 degrees throughout the day today. And that's not where it stops. This is expected to stay with us for some time. You see satellite radar pretty clear today. That'll remain the case as we go throughout the day today too. The whole state clear. We're dealing with clear skies this morning and through most of the day on Thursday. You see that here going throughout this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine expected for us, and the winds are going to be picking up too. They've shifted to be out of the south and southeast. We already saw that this morning, but this is a look at noon today. We see those winds picking up to 20-25 miles per hour in some spots across eastern Nebraska. And then going ahead into Friday, that's when we also will still see these winds still be a factor. You see, it didn't really change much overnight. And then going through the day tomorrow, wind gusts could be upwards of 30-35 miles per hour in some of these areas in eastern Nebraska. But you also notice kind of a difference as you look off to the west. There's a boundary here that will be approaching us, and that could be enough to spark some maybe an isolated shower or two. So let's talk about when and where for that. As we go through the morning at this time tomorrow, maybe seeing some isolated chances. It's the slightest chance. Not all models are very optimistic about this. I'm not very optimistic about this, but you see maybe a few spots seeing these showers early tomorrow morning. It kind of fizzles out through the morning. I think Lincoln will definitely be dry throughout this period going throughout Friday. Friday evening too, through the daytime heating, we might see something pop up as that boundary kind of remains in place. There is a slight risk to see some of those pop up, be isolated in nature, storm, maybe some gusty winds, some small hail associated with that. And then again by Saturday morning, and just an isolated chance peaks up from the south, and it really fizzles out, and it does really not do much of anything as we go throughout the day on Saturday. So just want to let you know and be aware of those in the northeast. There is a marginal risk for any of those storms, mainly from the Friday afternoon and into the evening, that those may bring some small hail gusty winds for a short time, but really no guarantee that anyone will see much out of this, let alone you'll be lucky if you see an isolated shower out of that. Really what the main story is going forward into this weekend, you see temperatures nearing the 90s, if not in the 90s by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and records that potentially could be matched, if not broken, through that period too. This is going through the end of September and into October before we finally see some cooler temperatures next week. And I was talking to you guys, I wanted to go to the pumpkin patch this weekend. Thankfully, those plans are canceled because it doesn't look like the weekend for that.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah, not exactly a fall-like temperature. No. Thank you very much, Jess. And if you shop at Costco,